So I've got good news for all of my subscribers. I'm sounding less weepy today. That's good news for starters. I'm still coming to terms with the loss of my father. He was buried last Friday, about a week ago now. Gosh, has it been a week already? Yes, my father's been buried for a little over a week now. He's still very real to me, so I'm in a mental and emotional space where I've told myself that he lives on in my mind, in my memories. I am not delusional. I am not in denial. I know that he's dead. He is free from worry and pain and heartache and struggles, and I'm grateful for that. But the loving daughter in me still holds on to all of the beautiful memories of the wonderful man that my father was, not just to me, but to everyone who ever met him, whoever had the opportunity to engage with him. Testimonials abound as to how he impacted a lot of people positively. So for that I am grateful. And I want to find a way to live an impactful life as well, because I am his daughter. I am his legacy. He brought me into this world. And now that he is resting away from labors and pains and heartaches, I have to continue bearing the torch that he has passed on to me. I have several means of expression of the passions that I have been gifted with. And one of them is storytelling. I used to do this on radio full time, but since I now own Pancheka Radio, which is also just one of the different means and modes of expression that I have at my disposal. By the way, I have to say, if you'd like to see the other forms of expression that I have adopted, feel free to leave me a message after you listen to this episode of Fisayo's Couch. Being on the couch is so beautiful because it's free, it is loose, it is free from icing and dressings and whatnots. I can be myself here on radio or on a more formal episode or show. Even here on Pancheka Radio, I might be more streamlined, more professional-like, sounding all proper and everything, but this is my sanctuary, it's my space, it's a place where I get to hang loose and share myself raw, unedited with you. So having said that, I just lost my train of thought. I was talking about wanting to revive my storytelling mode of expression. Yes. One thing I will do so that I don't get distracted, one thing I will do is I will record ahead of time. I'll record about 4 episodes each time I come in to record, so that I will not leave you stranded and hungering and thirsting for more. I know that life happens to me, and then I go away from this podcast for stretches of time, and this is the part where I say thank you very much for just staying true and just understanding that life is happening and just being patient with me and not waltzing off. This is how I know that you're true blue and you really appreciate my tiny efforts at sharing my gift with you. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you being here. And I was looking at my downloads today on the back end, and I see that I have over almost 4,000 downloads, and I'm like, oh my goodness, people are downloading my stuff. They're actually enjoying. Almost 4,000. Thank you. I appreciate it. I wish that you would leave comments to encourage me. Maybe if I get more comments and feedback from you, maybe I'll be more inspired. Not that, I need the comments to do what I am led to do, what I am passionate about, but it helps, So yes, when you hear something, when I do something maybe wrong, maybe right, something that resonates with you on some level, could you please just leave me some feedback? You could send it via my email, which is on the profile, or you could just leave it as a comment at the end of the show that you listen to, or the episode that you listen to that, inspired you to want to say something or a lot of things. And please also do invite your friends. I feel like now, springboarding from the lessons that I have learned from the grief or the grieving process that I'm going through, I want to be more out there. I want to be less of the wilting flower, the fly on the ceiling. I want to actually live for this. I feel almost like I'm living for two, for myself and for my father. That's one aspect of the brief in grief, which I will be talking about later today. I will set a reminder and send out notifications so that when I do go live later today, I'm saying later today because here in Nigeria it is 12:30 a.m. so it's Sunday morning already. I haven't gone to bed yet, but I am shutting down gradually. So later today I'll be going live, and I would love for you to be a part of it. I want to talk about grief and how we handle it, and how others who try to help us manage or cope with grief, how they sometimes make it even more difficult for us to do what comes naturally to us individually as we grieve the loss of our loved ones. So if you have stories that you would like to share as well, I would love to have your input. So please prepare to join me live later today. Having said that, I have to go to bed now. Not that I feel that sleepy, but I'll have to go and try so that I can be refreshed tomorrow and inspired, and I would be vibrating at the speed of my most authentic and higher self, and all of those other beautiful things. Thank you for listening, and I will see you later today. Ciao.